Crawdads with some work to do. They trail 6-1, getting out hit 7-3 as we begin the bottom of the sixth inning. It'll be the heart of the Crawdads order. Joey Donnelly, Zach Justice, Riley Leininger. 3-4-5 due up for Walnut Creek against David Howard, who's in for his second inning of work. Left-hander did a good job last inning. Gave up a walk. That was pretty much it. As Joey Donnelly digs in for the third time today. Singled and scored in the first. Struck out, so he's 1 for 2. Lefty-on-lefty matchup to start the bottom of the sixth inning. Donnelly digs in with his well-open stance. It's worked for him well this year. Howard winds and deals, fouls it to the right side. 0-1 quickly on Donnelly, who is committed to Fordham University. Guy who wants to play baseball for as long as he can. He's been with the Crawdads for now 3 years. The 0-1, in there for a strike. Paints the corner on the 68-mile-an-hour breaking ball. Donnelly checking in with the home plate umpire to reestablish the strike zone.
Yeah, that one, tough call, good frame job from Poloski there. Donnelly has to protect now.
Howard looking for the punch out at the belt. And that clips the elbow of Joey Donnelly. He quickly runs to first, seems to be okay. And the leadoff man is aboard with nobody out for Zach Justice.
Nice adjustment from Donnelly after that outside strike called. He crept up further in the box, closer to home plate. Howard responds going inside, and it hits him. That's smart approach.
Absolutely, as that'll bring up Zach Justice with the man on first. Howard will pitch out of the stretch, towing the first base side of the rubber. Justice had a good game so far, 1 for 2 with a double and a ground out. Obviously homered yesterday to the same spot. First pitch, drills it out to straightaway center field. In the park for Hegeman, he'll make the catch, taking a few steps to his left for out number 1. Donnelly retreats back to first.
Good contact from Justice, was out in front of that one, really aggressive in all of his at-bats today. Probably could have waited for a better pitch, but it's all right.
That'll bring up Riley Leininger, the 5-hole hitter, 0 for 2 today, fly out and a line out. Leininger heated up ahead of the All-Star break, has been hitless these past 2 games. The lefty hitter waits from the lefty pitcher, in there for a strike off the first offering. There's that slow slider again, 68 miles an hour on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike on Leininger, with Donnelly taking a pretty medium-sized lead over at first. Howard delivers, pops it up high up in the air, middle part of the infield. It'll be the shortstop, Olympia, to put the glove on it for the second out of the bottom of the sixth.
It's a good play from Olympia because a flock of geese just flew overhead as that one was popped up. He kind of flinched around, didn't know where it was for a second. So credit the defense again.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Brandon Clisby. Yeah, and never want to deal with the birds. They're unpredictable.
Indeed.
Clisby today, 1 for 2. He was caught stealing after singling in the second. Donnelly over at first with 2 out. Howard fires inside corner strike. 0-1 on Clisby. Clisby, a CCL All-Star. We talked to him about it pre-game. Said the experience was really memorable to play against and with a lot of guys he's played against this year. The 0-1 in the dirt. 1-1 from Howard. Clisby, a hometown kid. Signed a lot of autographs pre-game for the Little Leaguers here today. Guy who played his high school ball right here at Monte Vista in the Diablo Valley. Howard waits from the stretch. The 1-1 bounces in front of home plate and actually nicks the leg of Brandon Clisby. So he'll take first. That's the second hit by pitch of the inning as Donnelly advances to second with 2 out in the bottom of the sixth.
Command, a bit of an issue right now for David Howard. 2 hit batters, in this inning. He needs to tighten it up. He's got some good calls and has showed some nice stuff. But got to be careful. Crawdads are always dangerous.
Yeah, threatening a bit here. 2 on, 2 out for Cam Taylor. Lefty hitter was actually hit by a pitch himself last inning, so Howard's hit 3. And just a couple of innings of work now. Lefty on lefty matchup as Taylor digs in. We mentioned the hit by pitch. He also grounded out. So he's 0 for 1. Howard looking in. Looking over at second and first. Now he slings it home. Lifts it the other way, foul. 0-1 on Cam Taylor. Taylor, after the double yesterday on a 3-game hit streak, he's been on base in every single game this year. On base percentage just a hair under 400. Has gone for extra bases a few times this year, but wants to find it a bit more. Howard heaves home the 0-1. Grounds it on the right side, through for a base hit. Here comes Joey Donnelly rounding third. He's going to get in without a throw home, and the Crawdads are back on the board as Taylor advances to second. Clisby into third. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. 6-2 ball game.
Great piece of hitting from Cam Taylor. Barrels up the ball low in the zone, hits it hard on the ground, the right side of the infield, able to leg it out into second base as well. That is really great 2-out hitting.
Yeah, extends his hit streak to 4 games now after the RBI single. And that'll bring up Brady Wilson. But before he comes up, a meeting on the mound as pitching coach Mike Nunez treks out to the mound to check on David Howard. Howard's gone an inning and 2/3 today so far. Command, like you said, Charlie, has been an issue. Has hit 3 batters. Has also walked 1. That was the lone hit he's given up. Cam Taylor really flashing his hit tools of late.
Yeah, Taylor's made a really nice adjustment, was kind of swinging out of his shoes earlier on in this season, and since has kind of leveled out his swing, he's just hitting for contact and letting his natural power kind of shine through.
That's also 3 straight games for Taylor with an RBI. So he's been really productive at bringing guys in. The strikeout, obviously the issue for him early on, like you mentioned, but by and large, a guy who's been really able to take advantage of pitches hanging over the heart of the plate.
Absolutely. He's developing into a really nice everyday player now for Walnut Creek.
Pitching coach Nunez returns to the dugout. Howard will ride this inning out at least, as that brings up Brady Wilson, victim of the K twice. He's 0 for 2, digging out of the right side. Lefty pitcher Howard looking in for the sign. Now kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. A hesitation hack from Brady Wilson on the breaking ball. 0-1. Wilson has struggled as of late. Got back into the lineup today after battling an illness yesterday and not playing. Didn't make the trip to Sonoma. The 0-1 from Howard. In there for a strike. Quickly 0-2 on the 71-mile-an-hour breaking ball that time. Wilson at risk of striking out 3 times. Will have to choke up. Clisby at third. Taylor at second. Wilson at the plate. Howard looks in for the sign. Now fires the 0-2. In the dirt, blocked by Pulowski. Count now at 1-2. Wilson, a guy who kind of started the year at third base primarily, also hit out of the DH spot. Makes his first start at first base today. He's had a couple of errors already. The 1-2 pitch is a bit low and inside. 2-2. A good take from Wilson on the breaking pitch.
Yeah, really nice eye there for a guy, Wilson, who's kind of been struggling with confidence in his ability as of late, Casey. Those 2 strikeouts obviously not going in his favor.
Hasn't had a hit since June 10th. Waits for the 2-2. Pitch outside corner. Called the ball just narrowly. Fastball that time. 3-2 on Brady Wilson. He's worked a good at-bat here. 2 runners on, both in scoring position. 2 outs. The bottom of the 6th in the 6-2 ball game in favor of the Stompers. They're looking for the series win. The 3-2. Strike 3 called. Inside corner breaking ball, and that's 3 Ks today for Wilson. So we'll go to the top of the 7th inning. Crawdads still trail 6-2 here on the Crawdads Streaming Network.